All right, guys, we're doing it. We're doing it. We got.
Good seeing you again, buddy.
Guys, we're over here at the Oxe booth. I got my man Andreas from Sweden. I mean, I'm learning Swedish because of this guy. I see we have a new innovation here at Oxe Diesel. What do we got?
This is the new Oxe 300 horsepower. That's going in production this spring. We've had it on the water for some demos and sea trials for a long time, but now it's finally here. This is very close to the final production version, and it's only a few months out, and then we'll see it on boats out here as well.
Guys, 300 horsepower. Diesel!
Yeah.
So you know, I was on the water with the people from the board on an Intrepid that had twin 200s. Guys, you got to stay tuned for that video. Crazy stuff. Tell me a little bit more about noise. What are the things they were asking about? Noise, smell, does a diesel smell? What are the biggest differences? Obviously it looks bigger. Weight-wise, who's this particular motor marketed to?
I'll go through a little bit of what's different to this than to the engines that's on the Intrepid, which are the 4-cylinder 200 horsepower.
Okay.
So this engine here is a BMW based, so it's the same BMW as you get in a brand new BMW if you buy an X Series or a 5 Series. So it's a twin turbo 3-liter BMW. You have, depending on what gear ratio you select, you have about 1,000 foot-pounds of torque on the prop, so you got massive amounts of torque. And you have that early on. It's a twin turbo, so it kicks in really early, so you got to hold on when you're out driving.
I can't wait, guys! I can't wait!
So basically, everything from the engine down is the same as it was on the 200. So all that's different here is the power head is bigger and more powerful.
What are we talking about weight?
It's about 815 pounds something.
815?
Yeah, so it's fairly close to 300, 350 gas outboard.
Okay.
So the weight penalty for diesel on 300 is less than this on the 200, and that's because this is an all aluminum engine, so it reduces the weight, and also we've been able to learn and tweak more weight off other parts as well. It's extremely quiet. I mean, you've heard the current Oxe 200s, they're very quiet. This is even more quiet.
I actually put a microphone just on those engines today when I was on them, because people they don't believe it. And I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and just get its own designated microphone. I put it back there while we were running those twin 200s.
I had the same thing at a show in Europe a few months back where they said, well, can you fire them up? No, but they're already running.
They're already
running. Oh yeah, they are.
You know, that's
what expect it to be so noisy and smelly.
The perception of diesel, guys, is that they're loud, they smoke. I mean, I'm a fan of it. I was actually in Washington at a LifeProof factory, and they had twin diesels on a LifeProof boat. And we walked that facility, and they were showing, and they were talking about it. And I was like, how did the customer? The customer said they love them. They have a big mega yacht, and they have it as a tender. They just get the fuel from the mega yacht to the tender. And that particular boat literally had a jacuzzi up front. It's the craziest thing, but they loved it. And it also had twin 200s. So I'm glad. I wanted to drive it over there, but I couldn't. It was too short. But I did today. With the guys here from the board. And we did the Intrepid. Guys, stay tuned for that video. All right, so where can they go and find out more information on the 300?
You can go either on our website, Oxe Marine. We actually, that's kind of an interest where a lot of people know us as Simco Marine, but we did a name change, took the Simco away, so now it's just the Oxe logo. So we changed the name from Simco Marine to Oxe Marine. Good to know. Just keep it simple for everybody. So it's oxemarine.com, or you can get into the board's website and click on there, and soon you'll be able to get on one of those. We gotta get you on one of these boats with twin insulation.
I will take this with me, guys. If it were a little lighter, I'd get out of here. Oxe Diesel 300 coming soon. Stay tuned, guys. All right, Andreas, can you show me some of the new features on it?
I'll show you some of the new cool features that's different from this to our current production models. As you can see here, it's got this one now. It's got a separated air system for the combustion air to the engine, which is this one. And then we have one, which here is a mechanical fan on the crankshaft that then ventilates the undercowling area because it's a real small engine compartment. It's real hot, and so we've separated the ventilation systems into two. for this engine here. Same thing on seawater side. You can see on this side here. Come over here. Here, we have the seawater pump. And what's different on this one is that it's got 2 seawater pumps. So it's got 2 impellers in there. It's divided, the cooling circuit is divided into 2 systems. It's still close cooling like we always do. But the seawater system is divided into 2 systems. One just to get more efficient after cooling. And also it's about back pressure in the exhaust and things like that. We come down here at the bottom end. See a new feature as well. Down here you have some extra exhaust vents that we don't have on the 200s today. So this is when to get some extra vent space. You have the exhaust vent here as well, but running at low speed you will get most of the exhaust venting out here. And going in reverse, the issue you can have with venting all the exhaust here is that it comes back into the prop and you cavitate. By coming out here you will reduce the cavitation and get more oomph in the reverse. We have on behind here, we got the same cassette that we always have. They can flip around and change the gear ratio. What's different on this one is that it's not a belt in there, it's actually a chain.
Okay.
And the main reason for the chain is that we, with a belt, we actually have to have water cooling of the cassette. And to prevent it from possibly get clogged up and blocked up, we changed to a chain, which means that we don't need any water cooling. So it's just a simple system. It's backwards compatible, so it's real simple. You can see this engine here is not painted because it's a show engine. On production engines, of course, the engine will be painted so you don't have corrosion issues. This engine here just for the show. All the other engines are on boats and dynos and test facilities being prepped for production start. So in a few months, we'll be shipping these out to customers. We've got quite a lot in the order book, so there's a lot of these that will come over here to the States. So watch out for them.
Guys, we're gonna go ahead and put 3 of them on a 50-footer. What do you guys think? Smash a like if you want to see 3 300s, trips, diesels,
Quads.
Ah, look at that. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Oxe Diesel, guys. Andreas here. Don't forget to smash that like. We're out of here, guys. Incredible.
What did you just say? I was born ready. Let's go.